Tell me that you are Italian, Marco, without saying that you are Italian. 25th of April, Liberation Day, Autodromo Nazionale Monza, an average Italian behind the camera, and what else? Well, we are watching an Audi WEC version of 2015, I can do it. But yes, we are at Monza. Welcome back, or I should say WEC-come back, because WEC is magic. And so finally the second episode I was starving to do for you, to raise for my ego, maybe, I don't know. But finally I'm here, we are here. Welcome back, or WEC-come back. And what else? There is a special social and political day in Italy today. 25th of April is Liberation Day in my country, where for Italians watching, not knowing history, it's not communist against fascist or fascist against communist. It's the liberation from every form of dictators or forced politics that you don't choose, that you don't vote, okay? So, happy Liberation Day to everybody. Happy Liberation Day to the rest of the world, hoping that a second World War number 3 will never happen. And hopefully in the rest of the planet maybe men will stop to use war as a solution. That is not a solution anyway. But luckily we are going to talk about motorsport today. Second episode of the WEC 2015 season, where there was a major role for many big constructors, big manufacturers. We see Audi here. There was Nissan with this strange model with front engine and front axle traction. We will drive this beast sooner or later. There is a tiny Ferrari not showed unless I go on track. We can have a lot of selection of LMP2, LMP1, a Porsche, etc. But was a good season, I think, where I would say a sort of prologue of what is going on this year between IMSA and WEC is happening, luckily for us. And so, what else? We can have a look to many beautiful cars, but I don't want to lose too much time, if I can say so, while waiting for a Toyota, for an Aston Martin, etc. We can go on track. We have a Ferrari to race today, of an Italian team with an Italian flag, similar set of paint scheme liveries on the body of the Ferrari. There are others official Ferrari, but what was important, I would say, was to come back to Monza, close to where I live, have an Italian race on an Italian car with an average Italian driver, and maybe see a 1 hour simulating 6 hours in a maybe possible nice way. To do it, I cannot hide anymore this beautiful Ferrari F458 with originally at the wheel Emmanuel Collard, Monsieur François Perraudot, and Monsieur Aguas, I don't know the right pronunciation, I'm sorry, but today I will kick someone of the three. No, I'm joking. I'm just playing the role of the Italian driver with an Italian more than average car, and let's go directly on track. I'm not going to present the full class selection for each category, just because it's the same scene at Silverstone for the first episode, but because we started with an LMP1 prototype, I wanted to jump on a GT car, an Italian one obviously, and this time will be a GTE category. Next episode maybe we will race an LMP2, and then again maybe a GTA version, I don't know. You are free to write in the comments below what you are going to expect from now onwards. So the thing remained, I would say, is just leave the qualification go to have a bit of lap times, and then we will go on track to score our single shot qualifying lap. So let's go. So here we are waiting for the timing, and will be something very difficult for me this time. In the private test I did, I was running 152, 153, so a bit far from Aston Martin, Porsche, etc. But I would say sooner or later, with Race Stream, I mean, will be a bit easier to battle with them. If not, I will be a lemon, no problem at all. And anyway, the target for today is obviously impossible to catch an overall podium or an overall placement within P1, P2 cars, but at least I would say between GTE and GT amateurs, GTA, it's time for me to try, honestly, maybe to place myself together with you, if not P24, P30 overall, and possibly beat all the Ferraris available today on track. Would be already, to me, absolutely a success in some way. So, nothing more than waiting the end of the qualification 1. I'm starting also to tell you what will be the car setup chosen, tried in a private test. So you can see here page 1, and then there will be page 2 with not many differences, I would say, between left and right side of the car, apart from tire pressures, and that's it basically. So with this figure I will go to wait the qualification 1 finishing, continue to qualifying 2. Let's go to see also the timing available. Qualifying 2 that will happen with the dusk in some way, so we can reload for security reason the setup. 6 laps, that is the maximum allowed, soft slick tires, and we can go on track, knowing that the pole position of 134.8 did by the Toyotas, Conway, Saracen, Wurz, Buemi, Davis and Nakajima, despite having 1 second splitting the two Toyotas, then Porsche, Audi Sport. I mean, we are not watching this today, we are going to watch the GT, ENG, GTA categories. Best lap time for a Gran Turismo is 1:47, worst one is a 1:52 did by a Viper GTS R. Okay, she was at the end of his life, but there are 5 seconds between the quickest and the slowest currently GT cars on track. So we can continue to what is the qualifying, and we will try one real single shot. So welcome on board. For this particular appointment I'm going to use the virtual mirrors, sorry, not the virtual mirrors, the real mirrors, because with this kind of car is absolutely, luckily, available to be showed what's going on behind, and for the race I will add what is the usual replay. So see you for the first lap when everything will be just used for tire temperatures. Very nice to have also this night qualification, absolutely beautiful. The sun is correctly positioned, obviously. I would say tires are almost in the right temperature window, so maybe the first lap will be the good one. If the sister car of iKeysRacing will not cause any late issue. I'm going anyway, not at 100%, just to show for who doesn't know the sequence of corners. Now we have burnt a bit of fuel, so we will be lighter in some way. Almost lost here at Ascari. Okay, tires are okay now. Right temperature.
Alright, careful now. Looks like there's a yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3.
And let's go. Ooh, a bit wide here. A bit of time lost for sure. And I must give space to a Toyota P1 prototype. Hopefully they will pass internally. A bit late. Second 0.3, so we can give up and try the next lap. Okay, let's go again. Hopefully we will not have issues. Nowadays the WEC is much better with qualification, dividing prototypes LMP2, sorry, hypercars LMP2 and GTs. Half a second quicker than the warm-up lap, sorry. A bit wide Lesmo 2, unluckily. I was distracted by the prototype. See the T2 after Ascari. Okay, 1/10. Lost 4/10 from T1, but I go to the end. .8, last position, but I don't think I can get more than this. I'm more, let's say, prepared for the race, at least for the test I did offline. So see you in the pit. We will let the qualification go to the end and then we will race. Good, so we can save the game. Done. Go to timing, put the acceleration. As I said, I've improved 1 second from my offline tentatives. and it's the only thing I did, because I always like to discover then race scenario together with you when it happens and when I'm recording. So I've just prepared what is the car setup, and that's it. We will load all the fuel, or I will change my mind on deciding which will be the best strategy. Technically, I would say the car can embark up to 85 liters, if I'm not wrong, as by rule book back then. It will be a 45 coverage out of 1 hour, so of race, I mean. So we will need anyway something more. I was thinking to maybe divide exactly to 60 liters and 60 liters the amount of fuel loaded for the race. Then we will understand by the real consumption how much will be needed. But apart from this, I would start also with soft slick tires. They should last decently for what I've seen after some tests did before. And so that's it. Hopefully will be the right choice. 3 minutes to go. At the top still the 2 Toyotas, then Brandon Hartley, Mark Webber with the Porsche, the 3 Audis, the Rebellions that, if you remember, have won the previous Silverstone, scoring first and second position, then the Lotus of Kaffer Jutzi-Trammer that we raced as a ByKolles CLM P101, then the rest of the P2 with the Oreca, Honda Performance Department, Ligier, and unluckily Krumm-Platinel with the Nissan GTR Nismo being an LMP1, but unluckily very slow, like in real life, like for Max Chilton, Mark Genet, and Mark Denborog, sorry for the pronunciation, Mark Denborog, I apologize. Just fighting difficulties with the P2. For the GT category, we see Christensen leads with the Porsche 2016 year 911, Chen Kapadia Maassen 1 year before, Bergmeister Bernard Pile with a 2014 Porsche, then finally Alfa Isal, Avenatti e Germaiza, or Germaiza, I don't know the pronunciation, with the same model we are driving, and despite being a GTA amateur, they are quite quick, better than the official Calado Rigon, and where is the other Ferrari? The official one is De Bruni Villander. So some surprises here and there. At the end, I am far 5 seconds and a half from the best performance of a Porsche, the pole sitter for the GT category, but we will see at the end of the race what will happen. So let's save the game, continue to race P44, and hopefully there will be the car parade, but we will see if it will happen or not. Luckily, as you can see from here, track temperatures has gone down, so maybe the soft slick tires choice is the right one. Hopefully they will last despite the big load of fuel required. So with this figure we can go to race. As you can see, it's a 100% distance, meaning 1 hour of race simulated 6 times, also from a weather changeable condition point of view, 43 contenders, 100% aggression, 100% strength. We will run just qualification sessions. As said, I'm not going to explain all the selection of cars because we have seen previously in the first episode 44 contenders running at Silverstone. Will be the same here in Monza, but just in case I will find some tracks with less car slots available, I will come back to tell about all the cars. But just to save a bit of time, I can only say that there is nothing more Italian than a red Ferrari with a green, white and red flag colors in the paint scheme. An average Italian driving at Monza on Liberation Day, I think, is the best or worst mixture of Italian things all together about motorsport. So we go with this official AF Corse GTE Ferrari number 83. The model is the Ferrari F458. As said, the track will be Monza in the 2004 original GTR2 version. As the summary already said all the rest. So we can go and enjoy a 1 hour race within Monza. So welcome again on board on the Ferrari F458 formation lap. I will leave the computer to drive and we will see each other after the Ascari. Okay, ready for the green flag. I'm just pushing on brakes because they are completely frozen. First chicane will be quite challenging to be passed in 44 people. A little trick learned 20 years ago, to be fair, 2003, when I had my debut as an amateur in the Italian, let's call it Formula Junior, and what else? Some tips and tricks learned here and there, a nice experience until I finished my money, so just 2 races at the end of 2003 season, a lot of tests before did to prepare. Let's go for the green flag, hopefully it will happen very soon.
Green flag. Stay safe, man, and good luck. Good luck.
Go. Whoa, what a boost. Let's get also the slipstream. Almost catching the Porsche in front. P28. Wow. All the tires, Marco, remember? Oh, what a first lap. If I have to redo it, I will fail. Wow. Bit wide, cold tires, and we have Christensen with the Porsche Proton in the back.
Hey, heads up, there's a yellow flag in Sector 1. Yellow flag in Sector 1.
Okay, I shouldn't give back the position, but here we are. Silly mistake. Should be P4 in class. Sorry. Currently. Ooh. Lost the momentum. I'm sorry, but obviously I'm not the quickest of the GTs, so it will be a defensive entire race. Much better this time. Why first gear? I don't know. Okay, at least I'm driving, I don't want to say in comfort, but I'm not struggling, even if I know sooner or later everybody will pass me, given the performances I have. Bit wide. And given the cold temperature, tires are not warming up properly. Okay, from a strategy point of view. Okay, from a strategy point of view, I'm not regaining. And Bruni Villander. So 10 seconds far, and it's the podium. Because then Christensen and Chen Kapadia are other GTs, if I'm not wrong. But it's okay, I mean, just arriving in points, with points, sorry, today would be a success. At least one. And for who was lucky enough on Sunday 23rd of April there was the Fanatec GT Championship in Monza. Luckily I was ill, so I was not in the condition to go. And seems to me that has been absolutely a 3-hour spectacular. With a lot of privateers battling with official race cars. There was also Alessandro Pierguidi and the Ferrari Club of Alessandria present. I am a recent subscriber of the Ferrari Club Alessandria, specific also with Alessandro Pierguidi, 3 times World Champion GT with Ferrari. But unluckily, I was in my bed with a hot, warm cover blanket on myself, so I'm trying to in some way have a glimpse of what could have been stay and be there. There is also a very passionate girl that participated there, and with his husband and his nephew. Luckily, I missed the opportunity to introduce her to the Ferrari Club and to talk about motorsport with a young man. But maybe in the future. Italy is very alive from this point of view. Between Monza, Imola, Mugello and Misano, there are many occasions. To share together the passion. Okay, here we are. There is another Ferrari at our back. A private entry of iKeysRacing for Mr. Al-Faisal. Someone may know him. Because in this moment, soft tires are starting to give up on my Ferrari. So maybe I didn't manage them as I should have done. And I think that the first Toyota maybe is approaching us as GT class. Yes. No, it's a Timo Bernard.
Hey, blue flag's waving, man. You gotta pull over.
The difference is absolutely crazy. No sound for the Rebellion, really. Also the CLM ByKolles Lotus has passed.
Hey, blue flag's waving, man. You gotta pull over.
Well, I must fix the sound of the Rebellions because you do not hear them coming, approaching. Okay, also the Oreca passed, but I've lost the rear end Marco.
Alright, careful now. Looks like there's a yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3.
I had 4 seconds over the other Ferrari of Al-Faisal. Now I've lost everything. Maybe look the mirror, rear mirror. They will catch me. Let's see if with the LMP2 just came out from the pit, it would be easier to keep them away. Also because this prototype, Barchetta, is a direct contender now. But I don't want to lose time with a superior class car. I mean, I could have chosen a different point to be passed, but I was out of the ideal line already.
Alright, careful now. Looks like there's a yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3.
The same for the LMP2 Ligier, Canal Pla Ras, I don't remember the name. It's a good sign because prototypes are maybe running on a 2 pit stop strategy. And again, I missed the point of braking.
Hey, heads up. There's a yellow flag in Sector 1. Yellow flag in Sector 1.
And because I've gained an advantage, look, the lap time has been cancelled, so I must pay attention. Because I risk a penalty. Now that front tires are giving up and I still have 8 laps of fuel, I'm decently placed from a top speed point of view, but I'm starting to slide here and there with tires. You have seen the difference of downforce grip of a prototype compared to a GT car, and if you remember how I was driving in Silverstone, for sure better than today, but in general I mean, definitely. With a prototype you drive almost like with a formula, so you bring a lot of speed into corners, something that with a GT is not really possible. And I've noticed another thing. Look at the right.
Alright, careful now. Looks like there's a yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3.
Here on the right, there is a 35% indicator. It's the reliability of this car that, for what I remember, started from 100% at least. So maybe I was pushing too much under braking, using too much engine brake force, using high revs. So because maybe force the car to be in the condition now to have just 1/3 of reliability compared to the maximum. Now we'll start my endurance race with 35 minutes to go. And if I do not remember in a wrong way, under the 20% the GTR2 engine starts to be problematic.
Hey, blue flag's waving, man. You gotta pull over. Hey, blue flag's waving, man. You gotta pull over. Hey, blue flag's waving, man. You gotta pull over.
Guys, go. Okay, one Nissan and one Audi. Okay, maybe I've stabilized the 35% reliability, driving not too much the high revs of the engine. Okay, at least the positive thing is almost 30 minutes gone, 15 laps. So half of the race without using all the fuel, so the strategy was in a way conservative in some way. Now the thing will be avoid to touch the wall. I've lost the 200 meters signal.
Hey, blue flag's waving, man. You gotta pull over.
I was distracted.
Sector 3.
The yellow Ferrari driven by Al-Faisal in front of us. So I was saying that from a strategy point of view, it's not bad, the current level of fuel consumption. Tires are more or less at their half-life in front. And 1/3 used at the rear, so they are lasting without too many problems, even if the grip is gone. And so we can think to stretch a bit the first stint up to the next 3 laps maybe. Reliability 34%, went down 1 notch. I want to stretch the stint because I want to understand if Al-Faisal and Bergmeister, the Ferrari colored yellow and black and the Porsche white in front, are going to stop like me or not.
Hey, blue flag's waving, man. You gotta pull over.
No! Damned! Okay, it's time to go to the pit.
Pit in at the end of this lap. Pit in.
I cannot drive beyond my limits and this one. I also have to repair the front lights because they are not working anymore after the clash with the guardrail, and they are right, I mean. Ooh. Wow. Let's see. I'm not convinced it will
Watch for your pit space. Watch for your pit space.
turn out to be a good result at the end.
All right, careful now. Looks like there's a yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3.
Yes, everything. Repair. Go.
Repairs underway. Hold for go signal.
Okay, they are changing also the rear Michelin tires, so there should be refuel done.
All clear, go, go, go. All clear, go, go, go.
Okay, there was the... no, just the first gear that is very long. Now we have lights, luckily.
Hey, blue flag's waving, man. You gotta pull over.
Okay, cold tires, obviously. Almost dead last.
Hey, blue flag's waving, man. You gotta pull over.
The only hope is be consistent, avoid again mistakes, because between the mistake in Parabolica and here at Lesmo 2 without more grip from tires, I think I've lost 1 minute overall.
Alright, careful now. Looks like there's a yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3.
Let's see if someone goes to the pit by the end of the race. I don't think they can last 1 full hour. At least at the end they have to refuel. I've missed to watch how long was the pit stop. Maybe 1 minute full. 1 minute and a half, maybe. Fear I've touched the... yes.
Hey, blue flag's waving, man. You gotta pull over.
I've unluckily touched the LMP2 in front while braking. It was a bit long. Cool.
Waving, man, you gotta pull over.
Okay, at least I'm reducing from Nygaard and Blekemolen a bit of gap. So maybe they are struggling to go to the end, who knows. I understand that this Nissan is not going to pass easily Blekemolen, and we are losing both a lot of time. Thank you to the Porsche for the kick. It was a clear way to say, give me space. Maybe I did use the same strategy when I was driving the prototype at Silverstone, maybe. Okay, we pass very soon also Barbosa Johnson, if the name is correct. Did not finish. Yes, P38 trying to catch McDowell race something. Sorry for not remembering the name, the surname.
Hey, blue flag's waving, man. You gotta pull over.
About who? Ah, sorry, the Rebellion, without engine sound. They must fix it. Buemi Davidson pitting again, but they are with the Toyota. So they will catch us before the end of the race. End of the race that will happen in 12 minutes. And I'm not seeing others Gran Turismo cars pitting, unluckily. At least not using all the revs created this possible safety soft spot for the reliability of this Ferrari. This is McDowell with the Aston Martin. Very slow. Yes, I can force.
Alright, careful now. Looks like there's a yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3.
Now we have to let pass the other Rebellion without sound as a ghost car. "11 seconds from Nuke Darren Turner with another Aston Martin, I think, another car that we will drive during this long season of 17 races. the level of downforce entering corners of prototypes is absolutely insane. You have seen the Oreca, how easily passed me at Lesmo 2. I'm restarting to use all the revs just because 8 minutes left in the race.
Alright, careful now. Looks like there's a yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3.
No! And front tires are okay, maybe yes. No, I don't have any more lights. Luckily, the race maybe will be not
Alright, careful now. Looks like there's a yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3.
complete full night ending, but I don't know if I'm within the rules. I tried to avoid LMP2.
Hey, blue flag's waving, man. You gotta pull over.
At Parabolica, or nowadays Curva Michele Alboreto, but I didn't succeed. Come on, let us go. I mean, not a crash that will completely compromise the race. Just a bunch of seconds lost. But apart from Hirsch Lances in the pit, the others are not stopping. So if they do not stop now, they will never stop.
Hey, blue flag's waving, man. You gotta pull over.
Basso Bertolini is pitting now, the others...
Hey, blue flag's waving, man. You gotta pull over.
Probably 2 to 3 laps left, not more, given the 6 minutes less. Time remained. Okay, all the GT cars are pitting now, but I will never arrive in less than 1 minute to pass all of them.
Alright, careful now. Looks like there's a yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3.
Or maybe yes. Yes. Some cars passed P29 overall. I don't know in my class. especially now they will have fresh tires. And by reading the names, Calado Rigon, yes, direct contenders. Bruni Villander, yes, direct contenders. Dalla Lana Dumas Lib also, but will not arrive there, and especially I'm not seeing where I'm going without lights. Maybe 2 more laps. Calado Rigon, teammates in some way, still driving a Ferrari. I think we are mixed up with a lot of LMP cars, maybe. Okay, if up to Imperatore again with the Rebellion in the lead.
Alright, careful now. Looks like there's a yellow flag in Sector 3.
No!
Sector 3.
No, Marco, no.
Hey, blue flag's waving, man. You gotta pull over.
I've touched the rear left tire with the sand. I do not see anything anymore. If I pass Alfa Isal with the yellow Ferrari, maybe there's a P3 position. But I fear that the race is over in a couple of seconds. Yes, because this car is up Imperatori. Silently winning the 1 hour simulated 6 of Monza. And yes, and so Al-Faisal.
Yeah, race over, man. No points this time around. Just bring her back to the pits. Let's get out of here.
Bergmeister, Bruni, the top 3 of...
Hey, heads up. There's a yellow flag in Sector 1. Yellow flag in Sector 1.
Yes, I think it will be P4 maybe, in GT category. Not sure. Sorry for showing you a black screen for what I understand without front lights, but I destroyed my Ferrari on Liberation Day. And I should have resisted to Abt Imperatori with the Red Rebellion to at least attack in a last desperate lap the yellow Ferrari of Al-Faisal and the other guys in front of us. But even if they retire now, the podium is not reachable, unlucky. And especially I do not see where is the podium. Without the mistake of the moment of 3 laps to go, I think could have been a podium. Wow, not an easy race, I must say.
Watch for your pit space. Watch for your pit space.
So with a desperate final lap, I think I didn't achieve what I wanted, but let's go to see what is going on. So with the P1 class, we have again the Rebellion winning. The balance of presence will kill the Rebellion. I'm so happy for what was the former Team Rebellion. Unluckily was not so winning against Audis, Porsche, etc. So I think I will tweak a bit performances of these cars, because I'm more than happy to see them winning, but it was not real like it was in that 2015. And with the surprise of the Oreca P2, even if maybe I had to tweak again because it was a P1 car. Sorry, I forgot maybe to do my homework. So Rebellion, Oreca, Audi, Porsche, Besch, Heidfeld, Prost, the son of Alain, 8th, then Krum, Platiknel, 9th with the Nissan, good, and the Lotus we did bring 3rd at Silverstone, here closed, with Kaffer, Liuzzi and Trammer, P10. Then we should move to P2 proper category. So here we are with the Honda Performance Development winning the P2 class, then Ligier, a Gibson 4th, 5th the Rani Gonzalez Yakaman with another Ligier, 6th Gibson, 7th Gibson, then the other HPD closing 8th in class, then the 9th P2 will be who? Someone retired. Yes, the other Ligier, and we will give anyway 1 point to the other P2, despite running just 11 and 22 laps. For the GT category, I've seen something that in some way cleared my mind, because the winners of the GT categories are Christensen Litz with another time a Porsche 911 RSR, BOP needed here. Second, Bruni Villander Ferrari. Third, Bergmeister Bernard Pile GT Porsche. Al-Faisal Avenatti Girmaziak 4th, As 5th, then Paulsen Roder Uberti Chevrolet Corvette 6th, 7 Cameron Griffin Mortimer with the other Ferrari, 8th Muke Turner with the Aston Martin, 9th is Cressoni Gianmaria Mann with the Ferrari F4 58, and 10th Calado Rigon with the other Ferrari. All these Ferraris are so Dempsey Proton, AF Corse, Porsche EG, AF Corse, l'Arbre Competition, AF Corse, Aston Martin, AF Corse, AF Corse. Quite a mix, even if I was thinking to pass Alfa Isala, Venatti, Giermaziak and scoring a podium, I was more than wrong because the podium was here. And I think that without my last mistake, at least would have been a P4, sure. But what else? I should have avoided all the other mistakes, at least the exit in Parabolica that I remember, but I do remember another silly mistake. I've lost 1 minute here and there. We could have been on the podium without making a single mistake. This is the hard life of WEC drivers, unluckily. So nothing different than from real time, I mean, real environment. I mean. From best lap times, let's see. The Toyotas were the quickest, but again did not reach the top of the podium, despite having the Rebellions not so quick. They were 3 seconds lower. In LMP2 class, the Bradley Hawson was anyway the quickest than the P1 ByKolles CLM P101 Lotus. Let's go to see the GT category, with anyway Christensen leads quickest than anybody else. Chen Kapadia Massens with the other Porsche quicker. Bruni Villander third. Final. Guys, girls, men and women, quite a competitive category, I would say, also the GT class. And honestly, if I want to arrive on the podium, the next time will be a race with mistakes not present for 1 hour straight. That's the real thing. So thank you for watching. We'll follow the classification for all 3 categories updated, and then we will find each other with another episode of something else on iKeysRacing channel. So that's it for the classification. Quite a hard category, also the GT of 2015 WEC season. I will correct the Oreca car as a P1, and I will also maybe tweak a bit performances of the Rebellions, because I love them, but they are running too easily, winning races here and there, and it's not the real thing, I would say. So maybe a 10% reduction performance will be enough. And instead of the GT category, I would say no mistakes allowed, because honestly, with the 1 minute lost here and there, and with a race strategy that maybe was not the perfect one, but was good enough to be in the first 5 cars, without the minute lost, maybe around P3 position, who knows, close to the podium, anyway closer than this. And maybe the P4 against the yellow Ferrari of Alfa Isal would have been a possibility, a concrete possibility. So thank you very much for watching. You are very kind. Thank you very much. Arigato, muchas gracias, dankeschön, grazie, and merci. And I'm just taking the opportunity to close the month of April with the poll that is still on our community iKeysRacing page within YouTube. So remember, please, to vote, to choose between IRL, GT Legends, and Formula 1 Challenge, how to approach these 3 games in starting from the month of May, if not earlier. But I will close the polls by the end of April, so please remember to vote. And what else? Thank you very much again for watching, following, and pushing the like button. Please, 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 please help this iKeysRacing community to grow, because the quicker we grow, the quicker we will start to receive spot and, let's say, merchandising, partnership, whatever. And all the money saved from this legal activity on YouTube, thanks to the spot marketing activities of the companies that are fulfilling YouTube videos, then we can do something useful for who lives less better than us. And I think it's the right thing to do on YouTube as a racing community of good people, I would say, I would add. So please remember to vote the polls under the community page. Feel free to contact me to comment or to ask whatever you like. And as said, by the end of April the polls will be closed. Plus, if you help this community to grow, subscribing to the channel, please, and pushing the like button, please do it. We will quickly grow, and then we will do a lot of great things, socially speaking, with all of our names present, and we will write our YouTube history doing something special. So thank you very much again for watching. Thank you for following. See you very soon. Remember to stay into keen racing. And from Marco from Monza and from the virtual Monza, best wishes to you all. See you very soon, and thank you again. Good night. Bye bye. Ciao. Stay very well. See you very soon. Ciao. Bye bye. Ciao.